Teacher Sheik Abdulrahman Ahmad, the global missioner of Ansar-ud sites of Nigeria. Adekanye Sheik tó ní kẹ́ máa bọ́ ta. Kí lẹ rí? Máa wo gẹ́gẹ́ bí artificial TTPS. Adekanye. Missioner sir, the TGPS said I should take your citation by she was over here. Just have Adekanye.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وبه نستعين وصلى الله على نبي الكريم وعلى آله وأصحابه وعلى الذين اتبعوهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين وعلينا معهم أجمعين بمنك اللهم وكرمك وجودك يا أكرم الأكرمين ويا الدين ويا أرحم الراحمين. أما بعد، أيها الإخوة والأخوات الأحبة في الله، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.
I bear witness that none deserve to be worshipped except Allah alone. He is absolute in his oneness. He did not begin. He will not come to an end. He is the Lord of incomparable majesty. I bear witness that our leader and patron Muhammad is the messenger of Allah and his apostle. May Allah bless him and give him peace. He remembers his pure gospel, his faithful commandments, those who follow the guidance that he brought until the day of Qiyamah. I pray Allah in his mercy to include you and I in the blessing and the grace and the mercy that we're invoking on our beloved Prophet, his household and companion, and make the attainment of excellence in all good things very easy for us. Ameen. I pay my respects to the distinguished guests on the high table, the HOS, the Honorable Commissioner for Education, so many honorable, everyone, basically, very honorable. I'm saying all pleased. It is because I don't want to commit protocol error. I would have mentioned everyone. But may Allah honor you. May Allah grant you good mention, not only in this generation, but in the generations yet unborn. Special mention, I pay special respect to the woman who invited me to this occasion, who has been very, very consistent. And she has, in the last 1 year, been my running mate. Running mate because she's been running after me. Man, you didn't come. During last Ramadan, this Ramadan. Well, I thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He has granted us grace, blessing, and also the opportunity for me to fulfill the promise that I made last Ramadan, but that I could not keep to circumstances beyond my control. Is a woman of a kind, a woman that is passionate. I really do not know her except just meeting her once in a while. Even she lives very deep impression on my mind. a goal getter. When she sets her mind at anything or sets her gaze at anything, she has the raw determination, the raw courage, the persistence, and the consistency to go get that thing. May Allah continue to bless you. I'm asking Allah for the best of mercy, the best of blessing for you. The one that if Allah does it for a man or a woman, he or she doesn't need any other thing again. May Allah return you to the grace that you came from. Kita ni mbausi. Comment kuele itabi zegini? And all of our guests, all of my colleagues, the students, may Allah elevate you. Amen. May Allah grant you beneficial knowledge. Amen. And may Allah preserve you upon faith. I had a problem because it took me time to choose a topic to discuss here. And, you know, after persistence, I said, okay, just send this topic today. And that is the topic that we are going to look at today. Success through hard work. Success through hard work. I think it remains relevant at all times and in all situations. Whether we talk of academics, we talk of the entrepreneurship, whether we talk of art, whether we talk of politics, whether we talk of whatever we talk, whatever we look at, you need to succeed. And you cannot succeed unless you work hard. Even you can enter Jannah unless you work hard. People of hell cannot go to hell unless they work hard. You need hard work to fail. You need hard work to succeed. I'll tell you how you will fail through hard work. It's the reverse of hard work. So this is what I've decided to look at today, and I want to make it as simple, as conversational as possible. I don't want to be academic at all, so that we can all relate with it. Of course, I can't proceed without paying respect to members of the Ansar-ud of the Putementa that are here, from the chairman, vice chairman, the secretary, the branch missioner, and all of the members and our women that are here. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. May Allah support you. So many of you may not know why this is more or less an Ansar-ud function. If you don't know, sorry. If you know, you know. Because there is nothing she can do. I mean the tutor general. She remains our daughter. We have not and we will not disown her. Because she is ours, and whatever she is doing, for as long as it is good, we will continue to identify with her. And I'm sure she's home. She has not left home. And very soon, she will be back home. We will put all of the hard work that is required for her to come back home. What is hard work? What do you mean when you talk about hard work? Is it sweating it out at the gym? What is hard work? I think what you can relate with. I remember when we were in the madrasa, there were two rhymes that we were taught. One was تقول الساعة تك 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 حد الواجب في وقتك الوقت ثمين فلتسرع فلتنجز عملك في يومك. تقول الساعة تك تك تك. You know, that's how the clock sounds. Tick, tick. When it ticks, the time is going. تقول الساعة tick, tick, tick. Time is going. It waits for no one. It is a non-renewable resource. Once it goes. And it is like the sword. You hold it. It's either you use it to cut something or it cuts you. So when it says tick, it is asking you move, act, go. That's what it's saying. Tick, 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 move, go, act. Hadil wajiba fi waqtik. Do what you ought to do in good time, because time is not going to wait for you. And what does that mean? Time is precious, and it doesn't wait. Once today is what day? Wednesday, what date? What month? What year? It has gone, or is going, and it will never come back. It has gone, but there are two implications. It has gone down if you don't take advantage of it. And it is up there for you if you have taken advantage of it. So I define hard work as consistent and dedicated effort. Note those two words. Consistent, dedicated effort put into achieving a goal or desired outcome. It's something. So therefore, for you to work hard, you must have a goal. And again, I want to, recall with nostalgia. I used to have a lecturer when we were doing our A-levels, Cambridge, that time. He was the director of our college. He used to tell us, my students, I love you so much. I don't want to stress you. I just want the best from you. I know for some of you, the best that you can give me is an F9. That is what I want from you. I don't want you to stretch yourself at all. And for some of you, I know I can get better than F9 from you. Some I can get a B, I can get a B+, I can get an A, I can get an A+. Whatever it is that you give me, I'm happy with it. Because that is the best that you can give. What is the best that you can give? And we'll come to that. We'll come to that. Now, it involves. Now, the first thing is that you have a goal. And when we were in school, there were people who called NFA. You know it? What is NFA? I hope you are not. Are you? There were people we call permanent students. Because we met them in school, we left them in school. So their goal was to remain on campus. Most of them were members of the student union government, and they are permanent students. Permanent students. Some of them can spend as much as 10 years, pursuing a 3-year degree program. They are very comfortable. What they wanted was to remain student, and they succeed in remaining student, and that is the end of their story. I think that's what our lecturer was telling us. Whatever is the best that you can give is what. And our parents will tell us when we're growing up. Alágẹmọ ti bí mẹ. Ṣé gbọ́ Yorùbá? Ìbí òbí èbó. Alágẹmọ ti bí mẹ. Àìmọ́dó. Ọ̀tán lọ́wọ́ ilé kú. Ó kù sọ wa. Going back to Alakara. What's all about? All right, so you must set a goal. You must have a goal. And that goal must be clear. And of course, goal setting is another thing that I want to go. Your goal must be smart. I don't want to go into that now. Now, you must invest time. When you have goal, you must invest time. Part of the text that we were taught growing up in the madrasa is a book that is called Ta'aleem al-Muta'allim, Tariq al-Ta'aleem. You can't start to learn without learning that piece, that small book. Small but very important. Said there is a verse there. Said you know, تروم العزة ثم تنام ليلا. Can someone think? تروم العزة ثم تنام ليلا. يبوث البحر من طلب اللآلي من رام العلا بغير قد في طلب المعاصي. See, he said, you want honor, you want to be honored, you want to be HOS, you want to be PS, you want to be director, you want to be and you use all your time to sleep. Did anyone tell you that diamond is found, among grasses? Have you ever found diamond on the surface? You have found it? Diamond? You have to dig deep if you want diamond. So you can dream, you can just be mere dreamers. I want to become president of Nigeria. I want to become vice chancellor of Lagos State University. But you are not reading hard, you are not working hard. You want to go to Jannah. Who wants to go to Jannah again? Which Jannah? Firdaus al-A'la. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar kabira. Mu'adh was like a servant of the Prophet ﷺ. One day the Prophet asked Mu'adh, said, "Sell me, ya Mu'adh. Sell me, ya Mu'adh. Oh, you Mu'adh, ask me anything you want. Ask from me anything you want." Because he was serving the Prophet. He was always at the service of the Prophet. You know what Mu'adh asked? He said, "No, I want to be with you wherever you are in Jannah. That is where I want to be." The Prophet ﷺ told him, he said, "A'inuni ala nafsika bi kasrati sujud." Help me. Help me. That was the Prophet telling Mu'adh, who wanted to be in Jannah with the Prophet. He said, "A'inni ala nafsik." Help me. Help me. For yourself. So that I will be able to assist you. With a lot of prostration, a lot of nawafil at night. It means, إلا قليلا نصفه أو انقص منه قليلا أو زد عليه ورتل القرآن ترتيلا إنا سنلقي عليك قولا ثقيلا إن ناشية الليل هي أشد وطئا وأقوم قيلا إن لك في النهار سبحا طويلا. See, even Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not telling you Jannah is free. No, it's not free. It involves a lot of work, a lot of hard work, and a lot of focus. So, after defining your goal, you must invest time, you must invest energy, and you must invest resources. Alright? You must do all of these three things. Achieve the goal you have set on the project that you want to become a general or like general Adekanye. Please wait for else. I think she's she to party. I think she work. We are not saying that hard work is the only, yes, but it is the most important ingredient of success. And of course, what are the other three things that you need? I'm defining hard work. I hope I'm not taking all the time. I'm just trying to be as simple as possible, as non-academic as possible. Three things you need for your hard work to pay off, so that you will not be you come and see any caterpillar. You need mental focus. That's the first thing you need. Secondly, you need persistence. You don't achieve success by being a one-blow person. No, your first attempt may not work out. You don't give up. That's what persistence means. Don't give up. Continue to try. Don't give up. And you must have strong work ethic. 3 ingredients that will make your hard work meaningful. What is number 1? What is number 2? What is number 3? Good work ethic. Good work ethic. You must have a time, you must have your bedtime. There must be a time that you sleep. And you must go and stick with that discipline. If your bedtime is 10, don't pass 10. You must have a time you wake up. You must time everything in your life. But if you act the way it comes, I'm sorry for you. Say definition later. Have you got to? On that, what are the examples? When we say hard work, what are the examples of hard work? How can you work hard? Is it by working or is it by walking? When it involves academic, hard work means academic success. And there are ways to measure academic success at various levels. At your level, the measure of your academic success is what? To pass your exams. Right or wrong? Do well in your exams, your tests, and so on and so forth. This is how to succeed in academics at your level. When you go up, it is, when you go a little higher, it is, academic success is dependent on your passing your continuous assessment, submitting your term paper, working on your assignments, and making very good grades at the end of every semester. so that cumulatively your GPA will be high. You will make perfect grade. That is accepted. What is perfect grade? What is perfect grade? 8. Straight is either straight A's, but you don't, it is 5 points. That is perfect grade. And that is what? It is first class. And there are first class and there are first class. There are first class that are not perfect grade. And there are first class that are perfect grade. So the measure of your academic success is perfect grade. Go and ask students who made perfect grade in the university. Ask them how they eat. Ask them how they sleep. They work hard. Some of them, we call them triangular students. Triangular students. They don't have social life on campus. They are hermits. Sometimes they call them SU because they don't socialize. They read during the day, they read at night, they are always lukewarm. They burn the midnight candle. In our days, they are companions of Nescafe because they don't want to sleep. They are seen more in the academic area than around the dining area or in the hostel. Career advancement. Of course, if you are in the civil service, you will enter at what, sir? You what? So you see, you enter at level. And you have to work hard, you have to be diligent, you have to show integrity, show hard work, show honesty, show diligence, and so on and so forth. You don't become FAMSEC overnight. You don't become assistant director or director overnight. It takes a lot of hard work, it takes a lot of patience and perseverance. So that's how you make career success. You work hard for career advancement. Of course, if you are in sports, of course you have to go to the gym, you have to practice endurance, you have to practice so many things before you will make it in athletics. If you are an artist, you know you are always thinking, you are always painting, you are always imaginating, you are always improving, you are always, this hard work. You can't sleep and be lazy. There is no opportunity for lazy people at all. And personal development. You have worked so hard that you have become so versatile. Look, those of you, my sisters, my brothers who have just read the Quran, don't stop at if you have done hits of the Quran and what you have done is you have just memorized Hafs. Hafs is not the only riwayah. How many riwayah do we have? Okay. How many qira'ah do we have? We have 7 aham. How many qira'ah as distinct from riwayah do we have? Can anyone answer me? How many? 3. So you can answer me. We have 20. Yes. We have 10 in the Kubra category and we have 10 in the Supra category. So if you say you are Hafiz, you have just started. So that some people don't come to us. You don't know anything. I'm telling you, you don't know anything. You don't know anything. Alright? All of you that have read Hafs. And the Hafs that you have read is Hafs and Riwayah to Hafs and Riwayah to Hafs and Ansar. What are the other riwayah? Warsh and there are two Warsh. Warsh and Nafi. Warsh and after Warsh, what again? Riwayah to Qalun. After Qalun, what riwayah again? What of Kumbul? What of Ibn Kathir? What of Ruwais? You don't know that. So, that will tell you that you have a very, very long way to go. A very, very long way to go. You have answered tajweed questions. Can anyone here answer questions on maqam? Do you know what maqam is when it comes to qira'ah? Can anyone tell me? Yes. You want to try? Maqam? No, we are dealing with students, not teachers. So you have a very long way to go. So don't become complacent. You have to go for good. Okay. What is the importance of hard work? Let me just give you 5. Achievement of goals. You set goals. I want to be a very good qari. Actually, we don't say hafiz. Hafiz is used for those who memorize hadith, not for those who memorize Quran. What do you call those who memorize Quran? Qari, Qurra. Those who memorize hadith are called Qufans. So I want to become a qari. That is the goal. Now you have memorized the whole of the Quran. And people say, he's hafiz, he's a qari. But you know you are just starting, you are just taking one step out of 20. Yes, out of 20. Out of 20. You have obtained BA, BSc. You have not started. I remember my father, rahimahullah, used to tell me, please work hard, because a time will come. I will say it the way he used to say it. A time will come when women won't need to mama. Women work. You know what they call women work? What is women work? He said a time will come that only women walk on clouds. A time has come when only weigh 20. All right. You will develop your skills. Education without skills is useless. You can't get you anywhere. Today, in the US, in the West generally, there is an ongoing debate about the relevance and usefulness of academic qualification for, job recruitment. And in the US right now, they are considering a bill to jettison degree, university college degree, as the basis for recruitment. They want to prove what you can do, what skill you have acquired, what you can bring to the table. They no longer consider your certificate. I've been in my own small way. I've been an interviewer, and I've seen wonders. Somebody will come with first class, and he cannot construct simple, useful sentence that we will call in Arabic jumlatul mufida. He cannot write a composition that is free from grammatical errors. He can't speak well. He doesn't have confidence. The certificate I'm seeing before me is different from the person that is sitting in front of me, it doesn't match. So I don't regard it as anything. So success gives you resilience and perseverance. You will not always operate in a familiar terrain. You read political science and you are in the civil service. Do you think you are going to do politics in the civil service? You must be sufficiently versatile. If you work hard, you will learn a little bit about accounting, you will learn a little bit about auditing, you will learn a little bit about management, you will learn a little bit about so many other things. They take you, your background is political science, but you have worked hard, and maybe by connection or by promotion or by, they took you to the Minister of Works as PS. Meanwhile, you don't even understand the rudiments of construction. Are you going to be successful? They will tell you we need cement, we need gravel or granite, and we need concrete. You don't understand me. Engineers will tell you, for instance, they tell you we need cement, we need sharp sand, we need granite, and we need concrete. If you have worked hard, you just laugh because you have resilience, you have perseverance before you achieve the goal. You say, okay, you want cement, you want gravel, and you want sharp sand. So the mixture of the three is what? So what do you need this concrete for? You say, guys, if people look at it, they say, concrete and concrete is a passing single way. You need, it is hard work that will give you self-discipline. Self-discipline means that you are there on time. Means that when they give you a task, you do it to the best of your ability and you follow it up to success. And of course, you have a focus. You don't lose focus. You don't get distracted. And of course, you have a character. You have a character, and your character is very solid. When they call someone head of service, they are testing to the character of that person. The head of all civil servants. Civil servants are very good people, yes, very gentle, very kind people. Yes, sir. I know civil servants, they don't manipulate. I mean, civil servants. In fact, when they give you any paper, just sign it. Close your eyes and sign it. You don't have any problem. Right? And of course, when you become PS, you can work only just during office hours. You become PS, you will take files home. You will do the hard duty of file. I don't know whether I'm going to have the word or not. So, I have. How can you achieve success? Let me just conclude. I have other things here, but let me just give you 10 points and conclude how you can achieve success. Do you want to know that, or we close this lecture here? You want to know how to succeed? Yes. This is for me, for you, and for all of us. How many points did I say? Yes. How many? Yes. And you want to know? Yes. May Allah make it useful for you. Amen. Number one, set clear goals. What do you want to become? What do you want to achieve? Where do you want to be? How high do you want to go? How far do you want to go? Number one, do you know how to set goals? Learn how to set goals. it is beyond the scope of this lecture for me to teach you goal setting, because goal setting is a course, how to set goals. This is where you learn SMART goals. What are SMART goals? When we say your goal is SMART, what do we mean? S-M-A-R-T, SMART. If you know it, congratulations. If you don't know it, sorry. Go and read it up, go and learn. Number 2, develop strong work ethic. For those of you who are Muslims, look at the life of the Prophet. Nobody can work harder than the Prophet. كانوا قليلا من الليل ما يهجعون وبالأسحار هم, when Allah was describing the believers, said كانوا قليلا من الليل ما يهجعون وبالأسحار هم يستغفرون. Just like he told the Prophet in the verse that we read earlier, قل الليل إلا قليلا إن ناشئة الليل هي أشد وطئا وأقوم قيلا. He said earlier, إن سنلقي عليك قولا ثقيلا إن ناشئة الليل هي أشد وطئا وأقوم قيلا. So, if Allah has given us charge, the Prophet with a very heavy responsibility, what of you? You think it is free? Develop strong work ethic. If you must have free time, define your free time. Some people will also include cheat time. Free time or cheat time. Just be careful so that you don't become a cheat. Don't just live your life on a day-to-day basis. You do things as they come. No, that is not how to live life. You must commit yourself to a routine, a daily routine. You must routinize yourself and you must discipline yourself. When do you wake up? When do you pray? When do you read? When do you review? When do you watch TV? What time do you spend on or how much time should you spend on smartphone? That is the problem that we have to deal with everyone. How many hours do you spend on your phone in a day? If you use Android, it gives you a weekly report of how many hours you spend on the phone, and it will give you app by app analysis. So many of you spend 10 hours every day on Facebook and TikTok. How can you ever be productive? If they are to open your brain now, they will find TikTok, Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter. That's all. Everything here is empty. You can succeed. Those who invented these things don't use it. The CNN in America is not the CNN you watch out. The CNN and the BBC in London is not the BBC you watch out. The content is not the same. TikTok in China is different from TikTok in Nigeria. TikTok in Nigeria is to corrupt your brain and make you useless. TikTok in China is to make them productive. Give them, incentive to be inventive. TikTok in China is about DIY. You know DIY. What is DIY? You don't find that content here. Part of my training is also in media programming. So, and I know that you can control the people through the content that you put in the media. They are controlling you. And if you stay within that control, and there is nothing that is more addictive. Even cocaine is not as addictive as social media. I'm telling you. So when you find a generation that is addicted to social media, they have hijacked their destiny. and they will not reach where they are going because they have hijacked, they have set the goal for them. They didn't set the goal for themselves. How can you set the goal for yourself? You must limit the time. See, one thing about social media is that it is a mixture of good and bad. How can you take the good and avoid the bad? Alright? Number 3, stay focused and prioritize. You can't do everything. Alright? You can't do everything. Just what is the priority for you at this stage? Set your priorities. Don't believe you can do that alone. That is why you have career guidance and counseling. You have your parents. I don't agree with the school of thought that says parents should not influence their children's career choice. I don't agree. Please call me conservative. I'll be happy to answer you. You cannot do without proper parental guidance. If my son wants to be a lawyer, or my son wants to be a historian, and I look at it and say, hey, there is no future in this. You want to read business admin. What business do you want to administer? These are courses that are already dying in the universities. And I say, because I don't want my son to feel bad, I put all my resources in sponsoring my son to go and read business admin. And I'm not a businessman. So, now, what will he do with business administration? You may differ. But I am a thorough conservative. Call me conservative and I will hail you. By the way, Muslims are very conservative people when it comes to principles. I'm not liberal at all. Look at what liberalism is doing to the West. It is liberalism that has come to say people can, decide, they say people now, you know what is happening? They say someone can feel like identify as a dog. Wallah. No, listen to me. And I'm not joking at all. He's a human being, but he identifies as a dog. Go to the West and see somebody, a human being. They will put a leech. I can swallow a leech on his neck, and somebody will be dragging him. And when you say that, he identifies as a dog. Somebody, a 60-year-old, that identifies as a child. So the state will have to take him to daycare. 60-year-old. In fact, someone, a criminal in the US, identified as a female. He's a man. He identified as a female. And he's a criminal. He committed prison crime. And they put him in the female prison. And he impregnated all the mothers. This is true story. It's not... So, this is what liberalism has caused in the world, and it continues to cause. Number 4, break tasks into manageable steps. Break tasks into manageable steps. It is a whole chunk. You can face it. So, I say, when they can jelly, have you ever? Ati bi pẹlẹbẹ, So break it into manageable tasks. Number 5, embrace consistency and discipline. Of course, success is for those who are consistent. If the Tutor General, after last year, if she didn't, we met, she didn't remind me, because that's the one we invited, I will not be here today. But except we don't meet. A month like me, I meet for it to people don't know. And of course, because of our consistency, it got to a point that I was committed. I cannot afford to disappoint this woman. Be an intrepid digger. Have you read about Elon Musk? Do you know Elon Musk? People let money. You have read about him. Do you know how many something he has sent to orbit and how many has failed? Even the last one that he sent recently also failed. And he didn't give up. But at the end of the day, it is going to make sense. If you cannot take risks, you cannot succeed. Mara manipula. So you must embrace consistency. Failure must not stun you in the face. Ẹ̀sìn ìdání. Ibi tó ti lé, à ń bá ọmọbìnrin gan fúnra ara wọn bá wọn bí tó lé. Wàláhì ibi tó ti lé láti bá wọn jù. Wọ́n láyà tí ò dá. Learn from failure. Learn from failure. Don't quit. Don't quit. And keep going. We had a colleague when we were in secondary school. Very brilliant. But at the end of the year, at the end of the when we were from 5, he had, we used to do 9 subjects then. He had 5 F9, 1 C6, 1 P, and 1 C what now? Nobody expected. And his parent insisted that he must stay and retake his paper in that school. In that same school, I went to government secondary school, Lord, said, you must retake that, repeat the year. So initially I was saying, my juniors will now become my mate. So what? And the following year, he emerged the best overall student. Esikidani. So charge yourself. Number 7. Seek continuous learning and improvement. You can know you know. You can know you know. You learn by doing, by acting, by repeating. Aside from the fact that you learn from your mistake, you continue to learn and you continue to improve. The one who does not improve is not fit to live. Number what now? Find inspiration. What is your inspiration? This woman, this our daughter, is she not an inspiration to so many of you? Are you not inspired by her resilience, by her stubbornness? Yes. And that stubborn is not negative. Positive stubbornness. She will not give up. Unless you have that attitude, you are not going to succeed. One in move. Hey, I want my young boy. Nobody told you about that position. Ah, Momo to my balo for never somebody. Oh, yeah, Mamma. And you are going to really about it. Never care about that. When you want people, I'm not going to work for. Number 9, take care of yourself. Don't forget to take care of yourself. In fact, as you work hard, you need to be fit. You need to be strong. You need to be healthy. You need to eat right. You need to, plan your sleep. Because I'll tell you a story. We were writing mock, and someone 3 days before our first paper, he was reading. He was not sleeping. When we got to the exam hall and the fan was blowing and the question paper was before him, he looked at it and said, "Yay, let me rest. I will deal with you." And he slept off. Subhanallah. Until the invigilator was saying, "Your papers," and he woke up and said, "Yay!" Say what? Said, "I sleep. I slept." Slept again. Exam hall. Take care of yourself. Don't push yourself beyond. And remember that our director, please, just your best. For some of you, the best would be F9. I know they are not there. Abi? Yes. Number 10, stay positive. Now I say, take care of yourself. Number 8, I forgot to tell you, inspiration and role model. Who is your role model? Who is your role model? If you don't have a role model, I'm sorry for you. Number 10, stay positive. It's going to be better tomorrow. Have the attitude of ANIKE. There's something positive about them. But they don't give up. They don't give up. Don't ever give up. And celebrate milestones. You may not get to your destination, but you have moved. Celebrate the milestone that you have reached. Brothers and sisters, like play, like joke, I've spent so much time. The summary of what I'm saying is you cannot succeed without hard work. It is nothing goes for nothing. May Allah give us success. May Allah let us succeed in the life of this world and in the hereafter. And may He make the attainment of excellence in all good things very easy for you and for me and for all of us. May our Tutor General succeed. As she prepares to take a bow, may it be a very graceful one indeed. May you leave an indelible imprint on the rock, not sand, of time. May your tomorrow be better than your today. Amen. May you have more trouble. Say Amen. Amen. You think there can be success without trouble. May you have more troubles. May you have greater strength to summon and suppress those troubles. At the end of the day, may you become that successful, troublemaker, stubborn woman who made a man. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Ọpẹ́ ni f'Olúwa, f'Olúwa, ọba tọ́pẹ́ yẹ, tó kà wá lẹ́rù ẹ̀ tó mọ̀nà kó má ṣe wá. Ọpẹ́ ni f'Olúwa, f'Olúwa, ọba tọ́pẹ́ yẹ, tó kà wá lẹ́rù ẹ̀ tó mọ̀nà kó má ṣe wá. Àtẹ̀gbìr,